Hi, it's Lucy Parsons here from Life More Extraordinary Academic Coaching, and today I'm going to talk about study habits for success. So, what are study habits for success? Well, habits are so important because habits are behaviours. And as I'm always saying to my clients in the Extraordinaries Club, behaviours are what lead to results. Now, results aren't gained by setting goals. Setting goals are the easy bit. It's about doing the work, carrying out the habits, doing the behaviours that will actually help you to reach those goals. So, what are some study habits for success? A really good one is following a weekly routine to make sure you do enough independent study time. Another one is doing 5 minutes of revision every day, even when you've got loads of homework to be doing. Another great one is leaving your phone outside the room so it doesn't distract you when you're studying and you can do deeper, better, more efficient work and you can go and have fun afterwards. So those are some really good examples of study habits for success. But how do you start to implement them? Well, there are two ways that I've seen succeed in the past. Now, the first way is to just change your identity, change who you believe you are. Now, this worked for me when I was in year 7 at secondary school, and I can remember being totally overwhelmed by learning my new timetable and making sure I had all the right things with me every single day for all my different lessons. Now, this overwhelm carried on until I decided that I was going to change into a person that was organised. So every night before I went to school, I started reviewing my timetable, making sure I got the things that I needed for the following day, and leaving behind the things that I didn't need to carry with me through the school day. And by just making that one decision that I was going to change into somebody that was organised, I implemented that behaviour, that habit. Now, I also see people who are a bit scared about taking on new habits and behaviours, either because they don't believe that the habit will help them or because they don't believe that they have got what it takes to follow through on that habit day in, day out. Now, in this case, it's much better to take things one day at a time, ticking everything off as you go to increase that belief in yourself and belief in the habit as you start to see the impact of following it every single day. Now, you might be thinking, but what happens if I fall off the habit train? That's absolutely fine. It happens to all of us. No human being is perfect, so stop expecting yourself to be perfect. The key, if you fall off the habit train, is to get right back on again the next day or as soon as you possibly can. And that is the key to success, whatever goal you're trying to reach in life, is to just keep coming back to the behaviours that will help you to reach that goal. So, if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to work more on study habits for success, this is something that we work on all the time in the Extraordinaries Club. We've got 10 study skills modules that teach you a full system of how to study for your GCSEs and A-levels. And in there, I teach all sorts of habits and behaviours to help you achieve your potential in your exams. But we also do something called a monthly focus, where at the beginning of every month, we have a live session where we start focusing on the hows and whys of a brand new single habit. And then you go away with tracker sheets to help you to keep track of how you're doing with that new habit and implement it over the coming days and weeks during that month. Now, some of our students have had amazing success with this. Some of them have made a habit of keeping the phone outside the room so that they do more focused and better quality work. Somebody else did 5 minutes of revision every day for a month, and it worked so well, increased their confidence so much that they carried on the following month. And other people have got a lot more organised by implementing organisational habits. And the beauty of focusing on one habit at a time is that it's much easier to make that stick than if you're trying to do all sorts of things at once. So if you'd like to join the Extraordinaries Club and have help and support to implement good study habits, then please click on the link and visit theextraordinariesclub.com. I can't wait to work with you inside.